Hey guys, it's Marcus Munya here, back again, and welcome to another video about philosophy and how you can make your life a bit better by having more clarity on the ideas that you're using to guide you. And today I want to talk about an idea that I hold quite close to my heart, in that it guides me every day in what I do, and it's having my words be a god unto whatever I'm doing. And what I mean by that is I take my words to be an articulation of a vision of my time horizon, a vision of what I want to do in the future, a vision of who I want to be in the future, a vision of what I want to have in the future, and what I want for my friends and family as well. It's kind of an articulation of myself beyond myself. As I've said in previous videos, to be beyond ego is to have an understanding of what has come before your life, to have an understanding of what is outside of your body, beyond your being, beyond your body, and have an understanding of how your life will affect what comes after your death. And so your words take on a very distinct meaning when you think of it that way, when you think of your words as an articulation of yourself beyond ego. When you you have kind of petty banter or petty arguments or that kind of thing, or a bit of naivety or vanity that might creep in, or just a natural part of being a human being, and are part of of engaging in self-love. But then you have the kind of transcendent values that you have for other people, that you have for even future generations, that go beyond your ego. So when I say let your words be a god unto you, it's not just what you say in conversation. What I really mean is what you write down. And when you're engaged in the achievement of the objectives that you have written down, that's when your words are a god unto you. So make sure when you're writing in your journal, and I'll repeat my technique of writing down one thing that went well that day, one thing that could have gone better, and one thing that went better than it had before, as well as keeping track of lessons that you've learned or where you're creating suffering. And in that way, you'll be able to track how well you're doing the key tasks that you're focused on, as well as ensure that you're being your best. You're reducing the amount of suffering you're bringing into the world. You're maximizing the amount of joy you're bringing into the world, and you're following your definition of the best life you could live by letting your objectives written down, discussed with friends, discussed with family, guide everything you do. So on that basis, I would say let your words be a god unto you, to the extent that you don't believe in God, because I'm agnostic. I'm not quite sure whether there is or isn't a God, and it kind of helps me to kind of focus my actions in each day. And whilst I'm continuing to read the Bible, even the Quran, even I'll probably venture into some Eastern philosophies, the Bhagavad Gita of Hinduism, and I actually read the Siddhartha, actually, or listened to it, actually, which is a pretty good read, or a pretty good listen. Using those books to guide my my principles, and then having all of these principles guide and come to help me focus on my principle from my perspective, because these books were written by other people who had a different perspective than I do, and who were written uh, hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, hundreds of thousands of years ago, um, by people who had a completely different lifestyle, completely different perspective. But of course, some of the ideas that they discuss are still relevant today. So, having taken that perspective, um, knowing that your words are a representation of your ego, of you going beyond ego, or a representation of your ego maybe initially, and then your you going beyond ego, knowing what's come before you, what's beyond you, what's beyond your body, and what may come after your death, and thinking about honoring using that history, using honoring your friends and family, and your and the nature around you, as well as and trying to contribute to the future beyond your own death, and then using the basis, the foundations of knowledge that you already have that can help you to complete this task. The religious books that are already there, the wealth of knowledge that we have in our libraries and bookshops, and online that you can delve into for free and pay for to get even more value from, in order to achieve these objectives of contribution, and not only to your goals but to other people's goals. So yes, I would say let your words be a God unto you, and let them promote your engagement in going beyond your ego to contribute to your friends, your family, nature, and a future beyond your own death. Thanks for listening. This has been Marcus Munya, and yeah, hopefully you watch a few more of my videos. If you would throw a like on this video, that'd be great, because yeah, it really helped me reach more people and help this message reach more people. And yeah, please leave a comment below and let me know how this video has helped you, what you thought of the idea, what do you whether you think that it is that serious, that your word should be a God unto you, or whether you think that yes, it is really that serious, that your word is a God unto you, and if you follow your word, your written word, and make it discipline, then you'll have the best life that you can possibly have. And yeah, for sure, let me know if you have any topics that you want me to cover, pop up in your mind, and I'll do my best to cover them. So yeah, take care, have a good day, and hopefully you'll see me in future videos. Bye. Ooh,